Hello, every beauty. I'm Megan Edge, and I want to welcome you to my video blog. I haven't got a name yet for my video blog, and I'm hoping that this is something you could help me with. If you have any thoughts or ideas, what you think would be a good name for this series that I intend to do every week, in which I share with you about some of the adventures that I've had with my clients or with my students or just with my day-to-day life, as it pertains to the work that I do, metaphysical healing, alternative healing, empowerment, intuitive development. I would love to hear some of your thoughts. Now, I know it could depend on what day of the week I do these posts. If it's Monday, it could be Metaphysical Mondays. If it's Tuesdays, it could be Transformational Tuesdays. If it were on a Wednesday, it could be Wonderment Wednesday. I don't know. I would love to hear some of your ideas. But in the meantime, what I also want to chat with you about today is this seasonal change that we are about to enter. Last week, I talked to you about this beautiful face cream that I had created out of some of my new Young Living essential oils, and I am going to share another recipe with you at the end of this vlog. Part of what I've been experiencing over the last little while, couple of weeks, this creativity, this juicy creativity that's coming to the surface. And I know that what I'm doing is tapping into the incoming energy of autumn. When we look at the seasons, each season has a symbology of energetic connection that we can make with each of the seasons. So think about spring and all of the seeds that get planted and the new shoots, and there's this sense of vitality and hopefulness. It's all about new beginnings, right? So if you want to harness the energy of spring for any of your new projects, that would be an excellent way of infusing your motivation with the energy of spring. Summer is all about clarity. It's about seeing things clearly because the sun is at its highest on the summer solstice and there are no shadows. So it's about seeing through the illusions. And it's during the summer months, especially when we go on holiday, that we get to recharge our batteries and we get to tap into that clarity that helps us to understand what we love to do, right? And that energy of playfulness that the summer gives us. When we move into autumn, we're moving into the energy of completion. So this is where we get another surge of energy coming in. Think about the last burst that the trees put on as they change color, how all the trees are that bear fruit are starting to have their fruit come to be ripen. There's a new energy that we experience through the cooler nights and the crisp, clear days. This is the energy of completion. So when you've got projects and ideas and dreams that you haven't really done much with, this is the time that you could start jumping into those ideas. It's also an excellent time to do a big cleaning, what I call my fall cleaning. So we do a spring cleaning. Lots of people are familiar with that. The autumn cleaning is an even deeper clean. It's when you get right into every single crack and cranny and crevice. You pull all the furniture out. You pull out the fridge. You pull out the stove. You move away all of those dust bunnies that have been gathering over the summer. The dust of the summer and the cobwebs and all of that, and you clear it all out. You wash every window, you wash every reflective surface. I just did this the other day. And in doing so, you're inviting clear energy to move into your house. You're inviting a newness and a freshness to come into your house on that energy of autumn. And then when you move into winter, you're moving into contemplation. You're moving into some of the deeper soul work that we get to do at that time of the year. And you're also moving into community and collaboration as we come together and celebrate that darkest night of the year. Charity and generosity are also some of the elements of winter. So the question you might have is, well, how can you work with these energies? What's a way that you can do it? If only somebody had put them in a bottle. Wait, they did. I want to share with you 2 of my new nature essences. These are part of the seasonal group of essences. This is summer, which we're just coming out of, and this is autumn that we're about to enter. The way in which I created these was to sit with the energy of summer on the summer solstice, the 24 hours of the summer solstice, charging my pure water, and then going around my garden and collecting every white flower that was blooming on the first day of summer. I mix that into the water that's charging. There's a whole process. You can come and learn it from me if you want to. Once I have everything infused, then I create this beautiful aromatherapy blend, and those essential oils help to support what it is that summer is all about. So seeking that clarity and moving through illusions. For autumn, I did a similar thing. I charged the water over the 24 hours of the autumn equinox. There is plant energies in here of mosses and lichens, which come back to life in the autumn when we get our autumn rains. And then again, there's this beautiful blend of aromatherapy that helps to support the work that you want to do when you work in that autumn energies. And in fact, I have an entire line of nature essences. I've just created 2 new ones that aren't even on the market yet. They're still in prototype form. And this is the Father and the Mother. So this is water charged over the 24 hours of Father's Day, 24 hours of Mother's Day. This one has selenite in it as the crystal gem, and this one has moss agate. And then this beautiful, beautiful blend of aromatherapies in each one of them. There's 9 different essential oils in each of these. This process I've been working with for the last 10, 12 years, and I've been working with aromatherapy and essential oils since I was a teenager. I absolutely love the healing qualities and properties of these oils. I love how they can connect into our emotional well-being as well as our physical well-being. And there is a lot of science now behind the use of essential oils, and so much of it is also anecdotal. It's about how you notice a difference in yourself when you begin to work with these beautiful essential oils and these tools. What's most important and what I want to remind you of is this. No matter what tool you work with to help you on your healing journey, to help you fulfill your goals and dreams, whatever it is that you're working with, you are the one doing the magic. Remember that. Hear me when I say this. You are the one doing the magic. These beautiful tools help you. They support you. They remind you of your intention. But at the end of the day, it's you being willing to step into your own journey of healing and well-being that is going to make the most difference and have the biggest impact for you on your whole sense of who you are and your authenticity and your well-being. And speaking of well-being, just before I let you go, we are coming into the season of colds and flus. It drives me a bit nuts that we actually can say that. We have a season of colds and flus. But the reality is that as the weather cools, we tend to gather indoors more, which means that germs and viruses and bacteria get to have a heyday. It's like a smorgasbord for them because there's so many more bodies that they get to inhabit and do their life cycle in. Everything has a right to live. I get that. However, my well-being, I'd rather make sure my body was as strong as it could be so that it's the least hospitable to any virus or bacteria that decides it wants to take up residence in my body. And these beautiful essential oils that I work with can be so helpful, both in boosting your immunity and also easing your symptoms if, for whatever reason, you need to have the cold or flu, like you need to slow down. It's usually when it shows up, at least in my life. So I want to share with you a quick recipe. This is not one of mine. This is one that I got out of my Young Living brochure or my Young Living book that comes when you order your starter kit. This one is a foot rub. And I made this actually today for a friend of mine who's been sick for the last 2 weeks. And she's just beside herself because the usual things aren't working for her. The usual medicines aren't working for her. So in a base of coconut oil, I put together nutmeg, spearmint, and citronella, mixed it up in the coconut oil, let the coconut oil harden. And so what she's going to do is rub this beautiful mixture on her feet, because the feet absorb oils very, very quickly. And that's going to infuse her whole body with a sense of well-being. It's going to help with the nausea that she's been experiencing, and it's going to help boost her immune system. And most importantly, these essential oils have antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties to them. Super quick and easy to put together. You could also put it in your bath and bathe your whole body in it. You could put it in a diffuser without the coconut oil, or you could put it in a little bottle and just have it to sniff, or you could put it in one of these beautiful things. Isn't this gorgeous? This is my diffuser necklace that I received from my dear friend Susan Seal. I'll put her contact information down here too, because she is amazing when it comes to essential oils. She's my guru. And this was a gift from her for being in one of her essential oil challenges. So it's a locket with a little foam pad or a little absorbent pad in it. And right now I've got a couple of drops of Raven, which is one of the blends that Young Living makes to help support upper viral and breathing. Because ever since the smoke from the fires, I've been feeling a little tight in my chest, and this is supposed to help. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells amazing. All right, that's everything for today. Beautiful, beautiful people. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. Have an incredible equinox. Oh, and if you want to work with these seasonal essences, get in touch with me or any of my practitioners. My products are available exclusively through my intuitive energy massage practitioners or my mind, body, and soul healers, or through me. Have a fabulous autumn, everybody.